And we are back at it again, folks, right here at Brooks Landscape, where we turn your outdoor landscape dreams into a reality. And check out the way we've been able to completely transform this entire landscape within less than 24 hours, providing this customer with a cost-effective landscape draining solution, as well as a beautiful outdoor entertainment with this beautiful Zeon Zoysia Sod. And this is just what we do on a consistent basis. Every time you give us a call, folks, we're going to come out, we're going to give you a detailed line itemized quote, but most importantly, we're going to help you solve your landscape drainage problem. That means coming up with cost-effective landscape drainage solutions while also being able to provide you with expert opinion and knowledge on the proper grass and the way in which you should go about your landscape. To help you better understand what we've been able to do, I want you to take a look at what we were able to overcome. Now, the landscape that you're looking at here was the reason why we had to come up with this design. It just says there was a tremendous amount of water that was coming in on the landscape, guys, from the neighbor's yard, stimulating from this gutter downspout, and then all the water that's coming down to the path of least resistance, considering that this neighbor is higher than my client. And it does say that this is something that we've been seeing consistently right here at Brooks Landscaping. If you're in the Bentwater, Seven Hills area, Paulding County in specific, which is the area that we service, we see this very often where the entire landscape has been deteriorated based on the neighbor who has allowed for a tremendous amount of water to come onto that neighbor's yard. And this is something that we deal with on a consistent basis by coming up with cost-effective landscape drainage solutions, and this is one that is absolutely going to last a lifetime. We got the beautiful Zeon Zoysia Sod, some of the best grass your money can buy. The reason why we like Zeon Zoysia, especially if you're in a shady area or you have an area that you are receiving a tremendous amount of erosion, is because it's going to be a very drought tolerant type of grass. That means it's extremely hardy and it's capable of taking on your landscape erosion and continuing to regrow itself back. In addition to that, we went with the decorative river rock. This is our 4 to 8 inch river rock. Essentially, it's going to take all the water that's coming in from this customer's yard, from the neighbor's yard onto this customer's yard, and it's then going to direct it into this drain box. And as you can see, that drain box has been designed in order to take in all of that water that would have been moving from the backyard in the gutter downspout, which has caused a tremendous amount of erosion. But I want you to know that this is exactly what this yard looked like before we got here. It looked just like this yard. But what we were able to do is come up with a design that's going to last a lifetime by adding the river rock and then allowing that to be a decoration as well as a solution to the landscape problem. And so that's what we did very, very effectively by putting in this beautiful decorative river rock, the same type of rock that we use for our dry creek bed. And what it did is just open up this landscape for the customer, giving them a tremendous value in the overall way in which they could look at the landscape. And this is just one of the ways that we continue to solve landscape drainage problems. And it says that if you're in a position and you're in the Paulding County area, Bentwater, Seven Hills, anywhere of the surrounding areas, and you're dealing with the landscape drainage problem stimulating from your neighbor's yard, then it definitely says you want to make sure that you give us a call, because we'll be able to help you out, give you a cost-effective landscape solution so that your yard no longer has to look like what you're looking at here, but except it can look like this, and a beautiful landscape transformation can take place. Now, I want you to check out the before video so that you can see exactly what we had to overcome on this landscape, and it will better help you understand some of the ways in which you can begin to deal with your landscape drainage as well. But this is why we become one of the highest rated landscaping companies around, guys, is because we're focused on giving our customers a distinctive and detailed landscape experience at a reasonable price. And so when we came in, we not only was able to solve the landscape drainage problem, we were also providing them with a customer satisfaction that's going to last a lifetime with this beautiful Zeon Zoysia Sod. Now, in addition to that, I hope you guys are able to understand that the reason why a tremendous amount of water may be coming onto your yard from your neighbor if you're in the Bentwater, Seven Hills area, and what we've seen all around Paulding County, is due to the gutter downspouts that come from your neighbor, as well as the erosion patterns that are being able to be made because there's no longer any grass. Now, when that water moves through the fence, it's going to be forced to fall into this beautiful design that I've come up with that allows for that water to have to go through the larger 4 to 8 inch river rock, which is going to be able to suck up that water tremendously because of the sediment that's in the rock. So anytime you can begin to use any type of aggregate, it's going to be able to be a great deterrent toward erosion. But what we did also is gave this nowhere to go except for up under the ground. And so I put it in a 20-inch drain box that allowed for us to be able to take that drain box to the back side of the fence, which gave us the ability to then be able to ensure that the water that was coming onto this landscape from the neighbor's yard would no longer continue to impact this customer's landscape. And then it also says we tied in this 30-foot gutter downspout, into the drain, and we ran it up under the ground, allowing it to release itself within this 20-inch drain box. And so this is an effective landscape drainage solution that's going to last a lifetime, and the customer is going to be able to get so much more value out of it as they continue to enjoy their outdoor living experience. It now said that this is not going to be a muddy mess anymore, and it's not going to be something that they have a headache with. It also says that we were able to bring in this beautiful decorative gravel as a way to deter the erosion that was happening on this side of the landscape that did not receive enough sunlight and was always finding itself extremely muddy. In addition, we also was able to put in this decorative gravel around the side of the patio so that the water that was coming off of the patio no longer was disturbing the dirt, but rather giving this customer a nice, easy way to walk on their landscape, whether it's raining, sleeting, snowing. Even when it's raining, they're now going to be able to come out and enjoy their home. Now, another benefit of working with the professionals right here at Brooks Landscaping is that we also set up your irrigation system. So if you don't have an irrigation system, we will set you up an irrigation system that is temporarily going to be able to help you water your sod in the most effective way. And that's what we've been able to do today for this customer. But that's just what we do each and every day when we come out on the landscape. We give our customers the quality that they deserve, and that's exactly what they got with this amazing outdoor landscape transformation. Beautiful Zeon Zoysia Sod, the decorative river rock, dry creek bedrock, and then also an effective erosion control fabric up under here to ensure that that water never goes back into the bare dirt. But that's what we do, guys, and I hope that if you have a question or concern, feel free to reach out to us at brookslandscapingga.com, or you can submit your free quote request at www.quotemylandscape.com, or simply click on the bottom of this link and you'll be in contact with me, and I'll be able to help you understand exactly how to solve your landscape drainage problem.